Welcome back. Congrats. This is a place you clearly can't quit. What is it about the Ravens way that keeps bringing you back?
Um, just aligned vision, right? It's one of those things where this place will always be more than work for me, right? There's a bunch of good people I consider family, and it has a transcending effect, right? I want to work not only because for my own pride and that I have and want to do a good job, but to deliver for all these people and their families and their friends and all these players. So it's pretty amazing.
You know the business from your playing days to coaching days. There's a lot of names and small world, and they get shuffled around. The way this came together with Jesse used to be here. Now he's back running the show. You played here. Now you're first-time defensive coordinator with the Ravens. Anthony Levine played here, and now he's special teams coordinator. And he was here as a player when you were coaching. Same thing for Jesse. How bizarre is that full circle of how this came to be with the top-tier coaches with this staff?
I think it's pretty cool, right? It's one of those things where I tell people, even say right now, we're evaluating college players. Even when I was away from here, I would watch players and I'd be like, that guy's going to be a Raven. I imagine it's probably similar with the coaches too, right? Obviously, we have connections and ties here, but there's a certain characteristic that I think they look for in this place that we all have, which is why we're all back.
You have done this before as far as title and running a defense. What is going to be different with the Jesse Mentor way and his philosophy and how he is going to call plays on game day? And was that a hard kind of power to give up a little bit?
No, I have no ego in this, right? I just want to make sure I can do whatever I can to help win. So it's going to be very collaborative. I assume I'm going to do all the same jobs I've done as a coordinator, except call it. So the beauty in it is that me and Jesse see the game very similarly, right? We have an aligned vision in how we want our guys to play and what we're going to do schematically. And then I'll gladly save some gray hairs probably on Sundays, not having to call it, but be there to help in whatever capacity I can.
The no ego part, how much has that served you in your career as a player and a coach? Because you have interviewed for head coaching jobs, including here. There were times when defensive coordinator positions here came open twice, and you were here, and it didn't work out. But now you're here and it's happening. How do you balance the what didn't happen and not carrying that with you?
Yeah, I'm on divine timing, man, right? I put my trust in God and His plan. And I just always go back to the roots of why I got into this to begin with, right? It was never to chase a title or to be a coordinator, to be a head coach. It's always just to help players and then win a championship. So being able to do that from this seat is amazing, right? Because you have some more influence. But I don't care if I was a janitor, nothing against janitors or anything within this organization. I would do whatever I can to help them win. And I'll do that from the coordinator position too.
We know what a Ravens defense looks like you up front. I mean, that we've seen some very successful defensive lines under your leadership here. What is the Anthony Weaver overall defensive philosophy that we're going to see?
Yeah, we're going to play fast and physical, right? And try to make sure we're playing the game the right way. So that when people turn on the tape, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's Ravens football, right? You got flying around, hitting everything possible. And then schematically, we're always chasing the illusion of complexity, right? Making sure that we're doing enough to present issues to offenses, but not enough where we're confusing our players and having paralysis through analysis. So that's what we'll chase every week.
I know you were busy last couple seasons in Miami doing your own thing, but when you either watch film during this interview process or you look around at what happened with the Ravens defense the last couple seasons, how do you wrap your brain around kind of at sometimes feeling like the Ravens philosophy got a little lost and that side of the ball was not holding its weight to the offense when it mattered most in the playoffs?
Yeah, tough for me to say, right, as an outsider, to sit here and speculate. What I do know is we have a tremendous amount of talent on our side of the ball, and we can be as great as we want to be as long as we could put in the work, right? And we live up to the standards and expectations that we'll set as coaches, and I know our players will meet every day.
Welcome back. I mean, this is third go-around. Are you going to stay in the same kind of areas, same restaurants? You already know the lay of the land, or are you and your wife and kids going to branch off?
Yeah, a lot of familiarity. I'm simple, man. I eat the same breakfast every day, same meals, so I imagine we're going to go to the same restaurants too. But the family is jacked, particularly my kids, right? They're excited to be back with their friends that they made a few years ago, and just couldn't have been an easier transition for us.
Welcome back. It's great to see you again.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Happy to be back.
Thank you.
Of course.
Nice
Absolutely.
talking to you.